Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing okay, is it loud enough? I don't want the music to be too loud, but we're going to listen to some orca music. I'm sorry, I have to have the lights off. It's now 3 a.m. I recorded this earlier today. Editing went to shit. I hate Vegas Pro. Vegas Pro sucks. I would love a better free editor, but every other editor sucks. So, I don't know. But basically, we're going to be doing some quality of light improvements or just stuff that Netmarble should hopefully add in the future, but will probably never add. So let's go over. I did a poll a few days ago. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. That'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, okay. I think it definitely got way too loud. I knew it. I knew it. And now you can't hear it. I hate music. Oh my god, it's. I tried editing it like 7 times, by the way. So yeah. First one is the blonde dude. You are pinned at 100% and for Soldiers guaranteed. I agree. Maybe just 3 pendants even. Just some sort of improvement because the 1 pendant every 10 runs guaranteed is atrocious. They should also bump up the rates. Especially because I feel like we're going to be getting something higher than level 100. Just saying. Guaranteed blue and purple stones, red piece, and golden cubes on rematch floor or on matches floor 3. I don't know what red pieces are. Maybe the triangles. But yeah, I think you should get guaranteed stones from beating floor 3 of the wolves, deer, bird, all of that stuff. Even just floor 1, 2, and 3. If it's like 1 crystal beating at floor 1, and then 2 onto floor 2, and then maybe even a double on floor 3, so it's like 6. Obviously, I know that there's the weekly one, but that's not enough. Especially if you want to farm it, I think you should at least get the crystals, like every single time you beat 4-1, you know? Because they're not guaranteed like the other ones. And then, oh, he also another one. It's probably unrealistic, but for those who already have collab characters, dupes, and or relics, coin shop. I would love them to be added to the coin shop, but unfortunately, I don't think they ever will be able to do that. Relics, I don't know why they pull those out of your inventory. I find that incredibly stupid. And then there's randomized PvP mode would be nice by Stuart, by the way. Randomized PvP mode would be nice, where 4 heroes are picked with links at random from your box at start a match. Could be kind of interesting. I don't see a lot of people playing it though, because obviously if it's a randomizer in your box, a lot of players just don't have every unit built up. So if you get like a level 70 Fraudrin, it's like, shit, I lost. So, but yeah, I think they need randomized PvP modes, you know? I hate OBS. Make the music louder. And then we have Andrew, a one-click system to enhance gear, one-click system to level up, and the like. Edit also only drop demons in extreme, demon drops and cosmetic drops on hell. I agree. I think there should be a level 90 instant awaken system, kind of like how you come to Merlin and you can exchange for these awaken tokens. That's the wrong thing. Like, if you have all of the pendants, all of that stuff, you should just be able to click select multiple, do this, and then you just get one. You know? Like, why not? Also, why did it not even make one? Whatever. Or just put it at king. Something, you know? Just make it easy, because, like, they already have the little tab right here for it. Like, I just don't see why they can't. Also, I'm covering it. It's right there. So, yeah. Really good update if they actually did do that. Demons, I agree. I don't think you should be able to get awakened stones or gold chests there. It makes no sense. For sure, upgrading your character with one click. It's a very common one. I've recorded this a few times. And then we have Banana Shiki. Oh boy, where do I begin? Paying for cosmetics for older units, year 1, 2, SRR units, etc. should be paid with gold instead of gems. I agree. Buying ruins outfits for 15 gems each was like an actual like stab in the like chest. Pop-up shop, I agree. I don't think there should be gem ones in there as well. Like, there's no reason to. It's just for GP at this point, and I guess Twigo. There's really no reason to spend gems for cosmetics and weapons and such for units that are not using PvP anymore. I will find some niche use. I agree. Like, they're all like links practically. And you can't really use units in PvP without cosmetics. So if you can get more links with cosmetics, then it'd be really, really nice. 2, Netmarble should make some sort of mini events where you can get dupes for Sid. Also, by the way, comment down below your biggest like thing that you'd like to see Netmarble change besides banners. There's nothing but banners or summoning in here. I'm going to delete your comment. Okay, well, I'll just ignore it if you talk about banners. Like, obviously, they're never going to do anything about that. Netmarble should make some sort of mini event where we could get dupes for a set of older units. For example, on the growth event section, there could be 3 to 5 fights where each time you beat the stage, you can get a dupe for a character. Of course, it would have to be for an older unit like Counter Melee, Hero List. Yeah, like the Part 1 units. You know, there's like Red Hauser, Red Ghost Thunders. Units like that, just older ones that you might not have 6/6, and if you do end up getting them 6/6, it's like, oh, I guess I might be able to use them for a link, you know? Like, Red Gallon is Blue Tarmiel's best link. Who the hell is going to be summoning for Red Gallon, to be honest? So, 3, when we use the SR tickets to pull for units, it can be a good idea to have the unit level 80 awakened. This way, people will save up on resources and can get free GP. I agree. I think it should just be level 80. Like, instantly. Like, why not? Like, just some nice quality of life updates, to be honest. I'm not going to bring up the suicide units. I think they should be level 100 instantly. That's all I'll say on that. PvP needs some reworking. Netmarble doesn't want to rework the main PvP lobby. Then they can implement the feature for players to use to enter specific lobbies where they can use their favorite characters and can choose their own set of rules. No passives, no relics, no SA and such. That'd be nice, obviously. If it's just you being able to choose what you want, then there you go. Maybe you can do like wager matches, like, hey, you want to 1v1 me, and if I win, I get a gem. If you win, you get a gem, you know, something like that. Or maybe like a ticket, like, hey, I beat you, you give me a SSR ticket, you know? Be kind of cool, I guess. Kind of wagering, just to, like, steal someone's SSR gear or something. Like, give me that 15% gear right there, I want it, and then I'll wager my 15% gear. It'd be kind of funny. Allow players to use the coin dungeons more than once. That'd be a nice update, especially for the silver ones, because you know some players have like 4,000 stamina pot coins or silver coins. So if you can just farm more anvils and stuff, it'd be really nice. Allow players to exchange cubes or other mats for crystals, so that they don't have to make 1,000 runs for bird, deer, and wolves. I agree. Especially if the cubes aren't made guaranteed, they should increase the rate or make them an easier way to obtain. That's just me, though. Oh, I thought it was replaying the exact same song every time. My bad. Allow players to replenish stamina for the tree without having to wait 12 hours to replenish one stamina. I think all the stamina in the game should be revamped. Like, I think the regular stamina should be reduced by a little bit. The PvP stamina definitely down to like 30 minutes. The SP dungeon or Fort Solgar should be reduced in like a half. Like, I don't see why they have such huge gaps for stamina. I find it incredibly stupid. I hate gacha games like that. I don't know. I just don't think that you shouldn't be able to get your stamina fairly fast. Like, the point is to play the game a lot. Why not keep the players in, you know? I don't know. Update the Hawk Pass shop so that we can get cosmetic mats from it. Pretty good update. Cosmetic mats are very hard to get without just farming constant demons, and demons suck. Simultaneous cast or whatever is the only reason I actually do demons nowadays. So the coin shop needs a major update so we can get dupes for older characters, as most players will have maxed out the coin shop by now, and for a way to get relic mats and other necessary resources. I agree. I think the coin shop is terrible. I think like Fest coins should be like 2 for older units, 3 for the newer like last 2 Fest. So like Light Liz, I guess not Light Liz, Festarosa and Diane would be 3. Chad King would be 2. Bond would be 2. Fescotha would be 2. This stuff I don't care about. These units should be like 3 SA coin or 3 SR coins max. Commandments 5, I guess, but like they are so expensive and none of them are usable in PvP besides Red Gother and Merlin because of her goddamn passive. That is literally it. Like, maybe you get a win with Alaska, like I did this Diane Scotty team. It worked out. Glocks on the demon team is pretty good, but that's just like, you could slap any unit in there realistically and you could still make it work. I guess the Malasco team, you kind of need Malasco, but yeah, that's just my thought on it. I think the pendant should be cheaper. These should probably still be 1, or just make them UR, like the 5 or the 6-star ones. This is absurd. This should be like 10. Yay. I would love cheaper tickets, but I don't think they'll ever touch that. I think this is fine. This is fine. I do this every single day. Usually. Sometimes I don't, but yeah. Adding some older holiday units to the coin shop so that players can obtain them much easier. I agree. Maybe make these ones actually like the 7 SSR coins because they're actually fairly useful. Like summoning individual demons, like Green Demon Melly, Blue SSR Liz, Blue SSR Jericho, Red SSR Liz, the Elaine where you can get double cosmetic drops, Jenna, uh, it's not Gerhid. What the hell is Zanari? She probably the best one because you can actually use her in Belmos. She's like almost needed to even be able to do Belmos unless you just bring the Green Gotham one. But like you're gonna want at least Zanari because she's so good and she gives extra drops on Great Demon. I almost said Belmos. I thought it was Belmos for so goddamn long, and then I got schooled in a group chat, and I don't want to bring it up. But yeah, probably the best one in my opinion. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Leo, I want simple things. 1 monthly tower reset. I think that's a bit too much. You can get almost 200 gems from each of the tower. Like if the tower reset every single month, that'd be too many gems, and they would just never make any money. Maybe every 3 months. I think that'd be fair. So that way, free to plays can reliably save up. Or maybe they reset every month, but every 3 months they reset the gem floors. But every month, so like the 2 months in between, they only reset like the enhancement stones, the anvils, hammers, stuff like that. Just not the gems. I'd be fine with that because I do agree hammers and stuff are very scarce, and I think that it wouldn't matter too much if we get more of those. But the gems, a bit too much, unfortunately, because you could literally go one rotation on every festival banner and never end up spending anything. Like even if there's no login reward, no final boss, nothing, just basic logging in, doing your dailies, and the tower resetting every month, you would get over 900 gems easily within 2 months, which is when they release the fest banner, except around November and New Year's. So yeah. And then 2 1-type character upgrade to max level. I agree, need it. 3 new combined ultimates would be nice, but I don't think they have the resources or really care enough because they're probably working on Origins really hard, but it would be nice. 4 old cosmetics that we have available for gold purchase. Yes, 100%. That's like, I don't understand why every unit doesn't have 555 cosmetics. Like, obviously the new ones don't need to, but the older ones should just drop them all. Just drop like Ruin's 2 final weapons, drop Twigo's final weapon or headpiece or whatever he needs. Just drop them all. All the old year 1 units, even the year 2 units, just 555 all of them. Just for gold. Who cares? Nobody uses them anymore. 5 intro drops from instant demon clears with Hawk Mama. I don't think they'll ever do this because they want people to actually play the demons, so that way you can help new players out. That's why they're thinking of removing the simultaneous cast system or whatever it's called. So that way you would invite more people and theoretically invite more newer players. But unfortunately, newer players get the short end of the stick because they don't have the units leveled up. They don't have the Summer Diane for like OG Demon. They're going to get kicked. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's just like BBS. You don't have the pot link units, bro, you're getting kicked out of those goddamn raids hella freaking quick. They should just implement a new player system like BBS did. Obviously, a lot of people just started kicking the veterans and only invited new players, but it worked well for about a day. Fairy Klaus, just 10 skip tickets per day. That's it. Daily tests are boring AF, but 5 are not enough when you want to farm some demons. I don't know what he meant by this, because you can do a ×10 skip on demons. Like, if I go here, I'm not actually going to spawn the demon, hell no. It's 4 a.m. But you can do ×10, so I don't know what he's talking about there, but yeah. And then this one, I have no idea what he's talking about either, just a demon. I don't know, man. And then Dash. Add pendants in dailies, more in events, just more pendants in general. You are pendants are honestly the worst possible update. I don't think they're the worst update, but they're definitely a very high one. I think the worst one was the Constellation update, which is what I'm going to go into for my part. Just a quick one, though. I think... also, I don't know how many pendants you could add. Like, maybe just one of each. Like, one SSR, one SSR, one R, one SR pendant just a day. Like, that'd be 7 pendants extra a week. That's pretty good. But... PvP, I'm just going to quickly go over it. I think all the rewards should be updated 100%. They maybe 80 gems a week, especially if you get into Challenger. Like maybe it's 60. I guess there's no Challenger, but Champ 1 is 60. And then there's a huge jump to 80 immediately if you got to like, I don't know, like 4,400 points or something, Like you get the 4,000. you're stuck at champ 1 or whatever it is, and then you go to 4400 or something like that, and you get a huge bonus of gems, not just 2 gems like it does. Like it goes from like 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. It's a huge jump. So that way it would be incentivize more players to play up towards the higher rankings and stop sitting in champ 5 bullying free-to-plays like I saw some people say on Twitter, which I agree. A lot of whales sit at the very bottom and just bully players because like the rewards are like, wow, 10 gems, ooh. But you would get a 30 gem increase if you got up to the higher one. All right, now the main thing on why I think Netmarble should really try to fix it. I don't know how they could. I have absolutely no idea. But they cannot just remove the constellation system, unfortunately. But I think they need to do something about it, because I think the constellation system is absolute bullshit. It's just spend as much humanly money as possible and try to get the constellation system. Like people hit 14 million box EC and aren't done with this one. The constellation of gluttony, and there's 2 more. Like we're going to like 2040 by the time we get done with constellation of wrath, boyos. Like Jesus. And it increases like every single like constellation system. I'm pretty sure like increases in how many things it takes. So that's also amazing. If you look right here, 400 attack, 480 defense, and 6000 HP additional for just completing it. Like, yeah, yes, obviously it's going to take a while for anybody to complete it. I think the highest is like 80-ish%. But if I go to my Green Skinny King, I was doing it just to check, and if they completed that, that would literally be more CC than like SA 5ing a whole nother unit. You're getting a whole nother SA level for that. That is freaking absurd. Like, SA 5 was such a huge jump, and then there was SA 6 that was in an even bigger jump for like the newer units. But like SA 5 was the main chunk for the older units, because that's when they got like the 6,000 increase. Like what is the next one? Like, yeah, 8,000 HP, but like, dude, this probably gives more CC than the no, probably not. Never mind. That was a bit too far. But like, it's a massive chunk of CC. I wish I could see how much CC it gives, but I am not SA 5ing this terrible unit when I have no SA coins for the new Easton on Monday. But yeah, in my opinion, I think the constellation system is the worst update ever brought to Grand Cross, 100%. If they just capped it at like the first 3 or even 4, because 4 isn't like, 4 is pretty high up there, but you need to have something to work to. So free to plays probably are around constellation 3. And they could work up to Constellation of Sloth. But I think this one should have been the final one. Like, Jesus. Constellation of Wrath. I wish I could look at it. I want to look at it. But, yeah, that's my idea. I don't know how they could fix this, but they definitely should. Let me know down below what is your least favorite thing that they have added to Grand Cross and what you would do to fix it. Or just say something. I don't know. Just say what's up. But anyways, hope you guys have an amazing day. I have to go to bed. Take care and peace out.